Hey, you're welcome back to my channel. I'm SOLOMONAYO, one of your favorite YouTubers. Today we'll be talking about something a bit sensitive: addiction. I know this might be a bit controversial, but just stay tuned to the end. Just like you said, stepping out of addictions. I think this concerns almost everyone struggling with either one or multiple bad habits, negative attitude. You feel guilty each time you go back into it. The first thing I want to establish is addictions are attitudes, they are habits. And there's always a sense of guilt, sense of low self-esteem, lack of confidence that comes each time we fall back into it after making a resolution, after telling ourselves I won't do it again, after confessing sins, be it a Christian or be it even someone out there that doesn't go to church. You always feel bad. The guilt can sometimes be blackmailing, yes. And most times we become so helpless. We are also ashamed to open up to people about what we are struggling with, because there is this stigma that people attach to those that are addicted to one thing or the other. However, before I go forward, I want to establish another fact. Addiction can be anything. To me, I don't believe in something has more gravity than the other. Like the Christians, they'll say maybe, sins are different from sins. I say, excuse me, a liar, a fornicator are both sinners. Someone that takes bribes, no matter how little it is, and someone addicted to pornography, they are both bad characters. Bad character traits. They are both bad habits. I am not saying one is much more intense, or more gravity than the other. No. Yes, the implications might be a bit different, but they both come with the same level of guilt, defamation, blackmailing, and the self-condemnation. When I mean blackmailing, it might not necessarily be an outsider condemning you or blackmailing you, but you yourself, you always feel it, yes, that no, I did this again. It's like I'm always trapped into it. It's like every free moment I do, when there's no one there, I do it. This guilty conscience that comes with it. To me, no matter what you're struggling with, are you struggling with sexual addiction, sexual abuse, or are you struggling with drugs, are you struggling with over drinking, or anything, no matter what it is? Are you even a normal person, like when a day-to-day salaried worker, but you're always getting late to work and you're just tired of going back into this thing over and over and over again? You're just in the right place. And that is how we are going to talk about few things to help us. These has nothing to do with medical advice, but they're just practical tips that have been proven, yes, experimented, and effective. Like I said before, addictions are attitudes, and attitudes don't die. That is the very fundamental mistake we all make. We are made to believe that just by determination and discipline, motivation, not to do it again will overcome it. I think I'm scared to tell you that it's a big joke. Yes. It's just like someone that is addicted to eating too much of chocolate. Maybe you are excessively overweight and it's like, I want to stop eating this chocolate. The truth is, you have to replace it with something else. Yes. Attitudes, addictions are replaced. They don't die. They cannot be evicted, killed, or just thrown out like a trash. You must replace it. And that's the first thing. That's the very first thing. For the Christians, I know we're familiar with this saying that an idle man is the devil's workshop. The truth is, it is when you're idle, you are tempted to go back into what you do before. For example, someone that's addicted to drinking, smoking, and the likes, drugs. It is when your peers calls you, oh babe, oh guy, where are you? Can we go hang out? You know already what the aftermath is going to be. You know the activities you do whenever you hang out with them. Imagine you were busy, maybe studying for an examination. You will practically tell them that, I'm busy, maybe next time. It's because you're busy. But if you were actually idle at home, maybe sitting in front of the television and just looking, flopping through the channels, you will be tempted to go, because the first thing that will come into your mind is, I'm actually doing nothing at home. I think it's better to hang out with friends. That is just it. So it's because you are idle. That is how, and that is why you are able to go out, to fall back into that particular habit. So like I said, it must be replaced. You cannot overcome it just by mere willingness to do it. Are you someone that you're always tempted to tell lies or something? Surround yourself with positive circumstances. And the second thing is, detach yourself from all the circumstances, from friends, from activities or atmosphere that conduct you back to that particular addiction. Especially pornography. A lot of men, married men, single men, even a lot of ministers in the house of God are struggling with sexual addictions, perverse sexual acts. The first thing, consume everything that reminds you of them. Uninstall those applications that remind you of them. I'm sure you can say, but I can easily download it back. Yes. But why not replace it with another application that keeps you busy? I don't know if I'm actually communicating to someone. Are you someone that you're used to telling lies every now and then? You're used to gossiping. Gossiping is also an addiction. Like I said, no addiction is of a superior gravity than the other. You're someone, any little thing you are there blabbing, talking about so person. It's a negative habit that you within yourself, you're not feeling dignified with this. Within yourself, you feel ashamed. We all have a secret weakness that we all struggle with. So that is why I'm saying this concerns everybody actually. So rather than gossiping, why not keep yourself busy with music, learning new things, replace it with a new hobby. Rather than flipping through your phones for rough videos, dirty videos and photos, replace it with watching a new video that is educative, maybe discover a new channel that adds value to you. Just build up a new passion for something else. That is just the first thing. And like I said, just elongate yourself from everything that reminds you of this. You can't be surrounded with few bottles of beer, of alcohol in your house, and you're telling me you want to overcome excessive drinking. No. Yes, you can also say, but it cannot be done once, but it can be done once when you become radical. Those that change the world are radical people. You need to be crazy sometime to make your word sane. So it's applicable in everything. You must get to a point that you say, stop, enough is enough. I must stop this. So it involves radical action. You don't need to, pet yourself and, massage yourself out of a bad habit. No, it will not work. And the third thing is, open up. Convert your weakness to your strength. Yes, people will ridicule you, but I've observed something. The power of confession. When I make confession, it's not actually confessing of sins in that way, but the power of positive confession and be open. Share your passion, your new discovery with what you anticipate in doing, what you anticipate in overcoming. Acknowledge you need help if possible, or just surround yourself that people like you share like passions, and they won't ridicule you for what you are, for who you are, that you can encourage each other and be committed, engaged towards a particular goal. It's extremely helpful. These 3 tips I can say has helped a lot of people, and I believe it can also help you. Let's not be discouraged about the way it's been painted, maybe in the churches today, or people, friends, the way they criticize people that struggle with addiction, the way they paint them like they are the worst set of people on earth. No, you're not alone in this. Everybody once had, or maybe is still having, a secret weakness they struggle with. It's every man on earth. No one was born a perfect person. Like I said, someone struggling with telling lies, someone struggling with taking bribes, someone struggling with changing, manipulating figures, and someone struggling with sexual perversion are all the same. Yes, we all struggle with these bad attitudes. They are all bad attitudes. Everything has the same consequence emotionally and psychologically to us. Yes, maybe earth-wisely a bit different, but in terms of even our own self-respect, dignity, conscience-free, we all suffer nearly the same consequence. Today, I just want you to know that you can step out of addiction. negative attitudes, they don't die. You just have to replace them. Try and get yourself busy. Try and get yourself, divert the strength, the moment, the time you use for those things into something else. Discover a new passion. You just have to replace them. But I can assure you, you will overcome it. You can step out of them. Trust me, you can definitely do. I just hope this will be of help to you, and let me know about your opinion, your comments. If you have any other tip too that might be practical to any other viewer out there, never hesitate to drop them at the comment box. See you next time.